Welcome back to 556 Media. And again, I'm out here in the garage because I'm going to be working on this old tractor mower thing, whatever you want to call it. This thing is from 2010 and it has never been serviced. No oil change, no filter changes, whether it's air filter, oil filter, fuel filter. And that's what I'm going to do now. Let's get into it.
Run.
So the first thing you'll notice, I already got things prepared in advance. This is for any fuel that comes out of the fuel lines when I change the fuel filter. These are some of the hand tools I'll need. There's my human lubrication that I'll be using for myself. And in here we have an air filter. We do have some 10W30, I think it is, yeah, oil. And I won't be doing an oil change because I'm still waiting for the oil filter to come in. I do have the fuel filter and a couple of new spark plugs. So first thing I'm going to do is change out the spark plug. Then I'm going to get into the air filter and then the fuel filter. So that's what this video is about. We'll see what happens. Wish me luck. I've never done this before. The first thing I have to do with this thing is take the hood off. And it's pretty easy. So take it, lift it up, disconnect the cable for the lights, and then simply, as soon as I fall all over this freaking place, is just simply remove the hood. I like this. And now I've got free rein on the engine and all of the parts that I need to replace, except for doing the oil change because I have the oil, but no oil filter yet. So we'll work on that. All right, let's get the spark plug out and change it. All right, got my spark plug socket. I have disconnected the coil from the plug. Cleaning up a little bit here because, again, 2010 has never been serviced before. And let's get wrenching on the spark plug, which is right here, easily accessible. All right, got it. Very easy. I'm gonna do the rest by hand. Take that out. And we'll take a look at it to see how horrible it is, because I'm sure it's pretty bad. Let's see. Oh, it's out. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Here's the 15-year-old spark plug that I just took out of it. And to give you reference, here's the new one right here. So old, new. Let's get the new one in. Good Lord. Oh, it's embarrassing. That's embarrassing as well. So I'm going to start by threading it in by hand, making sure I do not cross thread it. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Is there a chance of that? Putting it in there correctly, maybe, like that. Yeah, like that. No, that's not it. Like this. There we go. All right. All right. So get that hand tight, and you do not want to over tighten. So maybe another quarter turn, if that. Bam. So there we go. Let's put the coil back on. There we go. Spark plug changed. On to the next thing. So the first thing I have to do is remove the air filter cover, which is fairly simple. Two little twisty locky type screws. They're loose, almost. Take off the air filter cover. It's pretty clean inside. That's a good sign. Unfortunately, the air filter is not, which does not bode well for this old tractor. So let's take this out real quick. Lift it up and out. Let's clean off some of this stuff here. Yeah, this thing is... So it has a pre-screened filter on top, which is just toast. And then inside this filter, well, this whole filter is look at this. This is dry rotted. So this is obviously going bye-bye. And what we have is a brand new air filtration system. So you can see the difference. This one's very clean. So what we do is we do the reverse. Start at the top. Punch it in. Make sure it's on. Nice and cozy. And it is. And there, we just replaced the air filter. So let's put the cover back on the correct way. Cinch it back down. There we go. We're in business. Spark plug replaced. Air filter replaced. Now on to the messy part. The fuel filter. Just a quick tip. Any type of hard maintenance work requires you to remain hydrated. So I'm making sure I am maintaining my hydration levels to an acceptable standard. Probably shouldn't do this when you're working on vehicles. Fuel filter time. There's the old one. I switched the angle of the dangle for the camera so you can see this. I have also placed an old pot with a paper towel at the bottom. That way when the excess gas comes out of the lines while I'm replacing the filter, it doesn't splash around. It just hits the paper towel, gets absorbed, and then the rest goes into the old pot. And then we're going to release these clips. We're going to cut off the hoses with using the pliers, and then replace this real quick. Let's see how this goes. This is going to be live. This is going to be real time. So I've done it on motorcycles. I've done it on the ATV. This is first time I've done this on this tractor. As I said, 15 years old and never had a service at all. All right, let's get the vice grips going here. Vice grips around this fuel line. Here we go. Let's tighten it down. Cut off the fuel supply as best as we can. That's not doing much. I'm not real happy about it. Let's do this. Let's do it some more. Yeah, that's not gonna be fantastic. Okay. Next one. Well, I guarantee you this is gonna go horribly wrong. Or at least it won't go perfect. Alright. God sakes. See? Oh, nope. That should not be coming off so easily. Okay, that's bad. Fuck it. Keep moving forward. All right, now this one's gonna be a bitch because there's more fuel. This comes directly out of the gas tank. Oh, the smell of gas. Ugh. Oh, shut up.
A few minutes later.
Let's try this again, you son of a bitch. Wow. You think that fuel filter's bad? I do. All right, let's get the new one in. All right, so that's in there. Let me reattach. Where the fuck did I put my pliers? There they are. Reattach the retaining clip, the hose clip clamp. That's on. Let's get this end back in. That's on. Get this retaining clip back where it needs to be. That's on. All right, let's get rid of these vice grips. Let the fuel get going again. The spark plug's done, replaced. Air filters replaced. Fuel filters replaced. Again, just waiting on the damn oil filter so I can change the oil. Okay, so far success. Test start time. And remember, I haven't changed the oil yet. This is just a test start to see, make sure the plug's good, air filter's good, fuel line or fuel filter's good. Let's try it out. Great success. All right, so that's round one of servicing this old tractor mower thing. Like I said, I did put a new battery in about a month ago, so it's basically getting a complete overhaul. Again, first time ever in 15 years it's been serviced. So waiting for the oil filter, got the oil in as you saw, and then once that's in, that's a very easy process. I probably won't take a video of it because it's boring, but that's it. So thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and watching this stupid video of mine on how not to be a mechanic. Catch you on the next one.